the difference to the result of the competition.
With the expensive antique market behind them, Linda and Lynette can't wait to rummage through a cheap and cheerful house clearance warehouse in Turin.
House clearance for Italians is our gold mine, so let's see what we can find. There's just so much here.
What we've got to do is look high and look low, because it's all at eye level where we're looking, okay?
John T, what have you got there? That is foul.
What do you mean, what do I found?
Horrible.
It's a nice piece of Bohemian glass, for goodness sake.
It's absolutely filthy. It's a horrible colour. It's tatty. Why on earth would we want to buy that?
Whoa, steady on here. This has got lime scale on the other side, so it's obviously been used as a flower vase. This is about, I suppose, a good 80 years old. Well, I think it's saleable because Bohemian glass has been collectible for really quite some time. It was very, very popular really around the turn of the century, so I'm talking about 100 years ago. What we're looking at here is a piece of flash glass, which is essentially 2 layers of glass. So on the outside, you've got this very thin layer of what almost looks like sort of amber glass. And then what they did, which is very traditional for Bohemian glass, is to engrave inside the pattern. So you get this white or the clear glass coming through the coloured glass. So I suggest that this, even though it's only £7, I still think you can make a profit.
John T, on your head be it, I still think it's absolutely awful.
How about that? The world's biggest rolling pin. It's cool.
Yeah.
£4. We'll have that.
What do you got?
John T, I'm so excited. Look what I found. It's a glass coffee table. And
Oh, it
it's
is too.
so funky. Look under here.
It's a chrome base.
It is.
Wow.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Is it in good condition? There's no
looks-
chips or breaks because it's got a glass top and you've got the paint on the reverse there.
It looks good to me at the moment. It needs a
Yeah,
clean up.
just the base, but by the stand there, that's very 1970s, and that's a lovely, the oil painting, the way they've done that painting is put all the paint on the reverse, so you've got this very sort of flat top, in mint condition. That's great. Now, the other fantastic thing about this table is that you would never see something like that back in the UK. As far as UK design is concerned, we're much more reserved. This is Italian flamboyance. This is just wow. This is like wow, wow, wow.
Linda and Jonty are wowed by this very striking coffee table. But will the UK buyers be as glassy-eyed?
1 hour to go and the clock is ticking. They really do have to spend all of that £350 on at least 10 items. And remember, they're shopping not for personal pleasure, but pure profit for when they get back to the UK.
I'm exhausted. Some good stuff.
Yeah, no, very
Some
good.
cheap stuff.
Pleased with it, yeah.
The thing I'm most pleased with are these 2 Swatch watches.
I know what fine.
What a find. And they're still in the original packaging. In 82, 83, when they first started, all the top Swiss makers got together and said, you know, we make watches, but we're not selling enough. So they joined together as like a conglomerate, and they made cheap watches. Now, the watches were good, mass-produced, using all their technology. They had roughly half the amount of working parts that your normal watches had. What they did was limited editions, limited runs, and limited amounts, and now they're hugely collectible. So
They're going to be worth something.
they're going to be worth something. You know, in the back they've got the instructions, that's what they are. And these have been reduced down to €8 each, which is roughly £6. I mean, you can't go wrong. Very, very collectible.
Look what I found you, look what I found you. This is 80 quid. How much have we got left? Is that about what we've got left?
That's exactly what
Yeah?
we've got left.
It
It's
is.
a lot of money to spend on one item, and it's
Well, it's beautiful.
filthy
No,
dirty.
it's really lovely. Look, we've got our 6-branch chandelier. It's just like fantastic. It's really very good quality indeed. This is 80 quid. This can be 180 quid. So does that mean it's a collectible?
Yes.
And we're going to spend all the money?
Yes.
Yes? That means we're completely spent out?
Yes.
Well done you.
What is going on with this?
It's lovely. What are you talking about?
What are you looking at? I'm looking at this.
It's a lovely cork ornate tea set. Is that what you're talking
That looks
about?
like you've taken it off an Irish pixie. What is that all about?
Come on, it's quirky, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's horrid.
No, look, you've got the jug, you've got the cups, you've got the tray, you've got the complete set.
Covered in cork.
It'll
Why?
sell. It'll sell.
I think it's horrible. Put it back. It's disgusting. £6 wasted.
I want to buy it. It's my money. It's a final purchase. We're getting it.
There's nothing else you'd like to swap it with?
No,
Have you got any money left?
no.
Give me
That's it.
£5.
Well, what a day of contrasts. We started with high-end, expensive antiques, and we've ended up with some amazing bargains. But do you think you've managed to find things that are going to make you a profit?
Absolutely, Angela.
What sort of things in particular, and how much money?
The glassware that I was looking for, I found exactly what I wanted. We're definitely going to win.
Do you think you're on the winning team this week?
Absolutely. This is a game of two halves. This morning was incredibly hard work, but this afternoon we really came good. The real star for me is the chandelier. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I think that's going to sell very, very well indeed.
Well, profit is what this game is all about. And I have to say, Lynette, that I know you love it, and I'm sure you will find someone who will buy it. But Mark is not quite so convinced.
Someone's going to buy it. It's going to take someone's fancy. Not my cup of tea, but it's going to be someone else's.
Whereas, Mark, you are lovingly cradling that amazing piece of glass.
Fabulous, 50 quid, what a snip. But that's not going to make us the biggest profit, though. I think this pair of Swatch watches, boxed with instructions, for just over a tenner the pair, can't go wrong.
The pair of you holding what you are holding really sums up the day, from the bargains to the wonderful antiques. But, of course, the proof is going to be when we get back to the market in the UK. Will the great British public collect or reject the things that you bought? We're going to find out very soon, and we'll see you there.